Tyler, you were on a team that played for a conference championship last year. You're on a team that may very well play for a conference championship this year. Mm-hmm. So the common denominator is Tyler Onyedim. So is that a coincidence?
No, that is a coincidence. It's a blessing for real. Playing with winning teams. So yeah, it's a blessing.
Well, is it a coincidence that those winning teams seem to follow you?
I guess you could say that. So yeah.
What has this year at A&M meant to you so far?
It's meant a lot. It's been, like I said, a blessing coming here, being on this winning team, and being around good people and great players and great coaches. So yeah.
Similar to that question, when he talks about like coming here, with everything they told you was going to be and what it could be, how they're going to use you on and off the field, has it met that expectation?
Definitely. Everything they said, they meant it. So no lies been told. So yeah, everything's been good.
How is it different the way they use you this year as opposed to at Iowa State?
I feel like here, they use me everywhere on the line I can play anywhere, through the 5, through the 0. So I feel like that's been the difference for.
And can you take me through that fourth down stop and what you were anticipating with what you were seeing?
Yeah, so I knew it was 4th and 1, and I knew you needed penetration. So I got off the ball, kind of bear crawled a little bit, knowing the running back was going to trip over me and stuff like that. And Damian Samford had a huge stop. So yeah, that's.
What's it been like playing alongside Cassius this year?
It's been real good. You know, he really cares about this sport, cares about this team, cares about the D-line, so it's been real good.
After he got that sack at LSU, I know the cameras got him just kind of real excited, real emotional. What do you remember about that? Were you around him?
Yeah, I think I was around him. I remember him yelling at the old lineman, telling him like, yeah, it's gonna be a hard game for you. Wake up, like. So it was pretty funny to me because I knew there was no lies being told. So yeah.
Have you ever been around a guy kind of that possessed before?
Yeah, I actually have. I played with a dude named Will McDonald at Iowa State. So yeah, they 2 good pass rushers. So yeah.
How would you describe the brotherhood and how y'all stick together during that South Carolina game?
We've been here before, Notre Dame, wasn't really that much of a difference, but that we knew what we had to do. We had to lock in. We had to pick it up, and that's what we did. Went out there and balled. So yeah.
Can you explain what the Wild Dogs meeting is for the D linemen that you guys have kind of embraced this year?
Basically, we move as a pack. We move together. We all help each other make plays, and we hunt. So that's what it means for real.
What makes you such a good defensive lineman?
I feel like my get off, my explosiveness. I just feel like that's what really my explosiveness for real. That's what makes me a good D lineman for sure.
Quicker than the offensive line.
Yeah, I feel like I guess you could say that. Yeah, for sure.
What do you think this year's done for your draft stock?
I feel like I hope it brought it up for sure. Playing in this defense, I feel like it helped me. So yeah.
Could you have envisioned coming here and being at a point this year that y'all be undefeated?
I honestly knew this was going to happen. Coming here, Elko recruiting me when I was in the portal, seeing the players that he got and stuff like that, the transfers, and seeing the players that was here already. Everybody's good players, and I just knew what type of coach he was and how he just changed the whole program around. So yeah.
And how much more enjoyable, if it has been, if it hasn't, don't feel like you have to say that, but just being on a successful team, and I don't know if your family always made the trip to Ames or not, but to know that they're there and
Nah, this has been a real true blessing, like I said, because my parents come to every game here. Every home game they're here. In Ames, that wasn't like that. Tickets is pretty high and stuff like that. But they tried to come to some games, but they definitely make it at every single game in College Station. And being with this winning team, it just made it even better. So it just made this whole experience better. So yeah.
How easy was it to blend in and buy into the culture and brotherhood as soon as you got here?
I feel like it's been really easy. I feel like I'm a hard worker. Always wanting to get better, and I feel like in this program, that's what they love and that's what they partake in here. So I feel like it's been really good to,
In your words, how would you describe the culture?
I would just say here it's a real hard-working program. You're not just gonna wake up and be great. You got to work for it, you know what I'm saying. So practices are gritty. hard, going against the O-lineman, going against a really good O-line every day. That's helped me, and I feel like it's helped our D-line as well. And us going against them has helped them beat a good O-line, so yeah.
I know, yeah, you're an older guy, but what does it mean for the team to hear Coach getting a contract extension?
I know it's going to be real good for this program for sure. I know the players here are excited, especially the younger players. They're excited for that. You know, they got recruited by him, so they're excited. So, and I'm happy for them, and I'm happy for Coach Elko. So yeah.
What do you think of when he slammed the chair after the game?
That was pretty funny because Coach Elko is usually a laid-back, cool dude. You know, I don't really see him doing stuff like that most often. So that was pretty funny.
Saturday's game is not against a conference opponent. How are y'all maintaining that same level of urgency?
Yeah, no, you got to treat every team the same. That's literally been the motto. I feel like that's football in general. You got to treat every team the same. You got to practice the same way, and we got to treat them the same basically. So, yeah.
I'm going to ask you this because we probably won't see you next week, but being a guy from Houston, do you think you're going to have to maybe educate some of these guys from out of state on just what a big game it is when y'all do play Texas?
I mean, yeah, I mean, you could say that because, I mean, I played Texas when they was in the Big 12, so, you know, so yeah, I feel like it's going to be a good game. You know, Texas A&M versus Texas is a rivalry. It's a good, hard rivalry. I've been excited to play this game, so I know they're a really good team, and we're a really good team, so I'm really excited to play that game.
Tyler, what do you think you've learned from the most in your first year here at A&M?
Learn from the most here. Like, are you saying player-wise, coaches-wise?
Coach-wise.
I feel like definitely the seniors on the D-line room, and then the coaches, obviously, Coach Tony, Coach Spence, the GA, Coach Malik. They've really helped me come in here, learn the playbook, and just play faster. So they've really helped me. And you could say the players like, you know, Albert Regis, DJ Hicks, Cassius, taught me the way here, taught me how stuff should go, and that's basically who I learned from. So.
A couple more. As someone who went through the ringer playing for a conference championship last year, and you guys are on the verge of it again, just what is the most challenging part of going through a gauntlet like that to get to that point?
You could say just being humble. Like you could say that. Not always hearing the noise and hearing how good you are. You always just got to be humble. Keep your head down, keep working. So.
And Tyler, what do you think coming back from a 27-point deficit to win? What do you think that does for you guys moving forward, if anything?
Shoot, I feel like tells us like we can't play like that in the first half because that wasn't good the first half of football from both sides of the ball. So I feel like that we learned from that. You know, we're gonna learn from that and grow from it for real. So yeah.
All right, that's
All right,
great.
appreciate y'all.